Good evening, Tiger fans. Chad here. Chief and Stitch couldn't make it. We've got a special interview tonight with a Northwestern alumnus. As you know, the Northwestern Wildcats will be facing off against our very own Auburn Tigers in New Year's Day Bowl. Auburn's first New Year's Day Bowl since 2006. As you know, the Tigers definitely turned it around this year on offense. And we have a special guest tonight. Like I said, an alumnus from Northwestern. His name is Wildcat William IV. William? Glad you could make it, William.
Thank you for having me, Chad.
So you're an alumnus of Northwestern?
Yes.
What year did you graduate?
I graduated in 1982.
1982. Have you always been a fan of Northwestern, or?
Pretty much just when I started attending Northwestern in the fall of 1979.
Oh, okay. So you're a big Northwestern football fan?
Yes.
All right. So you're pretty excited about the Northwestern Wildcats facing off against Auburn?
Yes. I like what we've done with the offense and with the program overall. It's, in Northwestern we pride ourselves on placing academics first and athletics second, which is apparent by the rest of the other sports, including football.
So. Yes. Give all the fans out there a little background in how you became to get accepted to College of Northwestern. How you exactly, how that road went for you.
Well, viewers, it's a bit of a hard story for me to talk about, but my first choice was Stanford, but they turned me down because my SATs were too high to get financial aid. So my fallback school was Northwestern. Yes.
You're a little dressed up tonight, so
yes.
Is this the normal attire for most Northwestern alumni?
Yes, of course. Why wouldn't it be?
No response there. Are you actually going to attend the game?
Yes.
You are.
Yes.
Okay. Did you keep up with Auburn at all this year, or any of the Southeastern Conference?
Auburn's what we consider to be a lesser academic institute, yes.
As you know, Auburn fans, Auburn actually turned it around this year on offense. We last year finished 11th, and this year bounced back using offensive coordinator Gus Malzahn from Tulsa, and actually rebounded all the way to number 3, averaging over 30 points a game on offense. Like I said, we'll be in our first New Year's Day Bowl since 2006. And just to speak a little bit about Northwestern, their quarterback Kafka actually was one of the leaders in passing in the Big Ten this year. Talk a little bit about that, about just the offensive scheme, and you think Northwestern's headed in the right direction now as opposed to what they've done here recently?
I do. It was tough for us losing Coach Walker suddenly like we did. But the team grew down nicely, and just sort of promoted from within to maintain the stability that Coach Walker brought to the program. And I do like what Kafka's done this year. It was among the Big Ten leaders in passing yardage and threw for 13 touchdowns and I believe 10 interceptions. He was also the team's leading rusher. Not many people know that.
Really? I did not know that myself.
Yeah. See, everybody only had about 300 yards. But, yes.
As most of you fans know, Auburn's rushing attack was actually up this year with Ben Tate and Spotty McCaleb due to injury this year also. But let's talk a little bit about just the outtake of the game. What you think Northwestern's going to bring to the table to face against Auburn. And
well, we bring a pretty scrappy defense and an offensive scheme that's hard to defend for anyone. We won 8 games in the Big Ten this year with some 20 or 30 fewer scholarship players than most of the other teams in the Big Ten had, and very well coached and proud of them. Yes.
I think some viewers out there would actually say maybe the Big Ten's a little bit weaker than the Southeastern Conference. Especially this year. What would be your input on that?
No. I would like to say put most of the Southeastern Conference teams in the Big Ten where they have to play in the cold, and we would see what's what then. Yes.
Very well. Well, let's see. We're going to take a quick break, and after the break, we're going to try to discuss a little bit about Northwestern's offensive scheme coming into the game. and talk about Gene Chiswick's plan. What do you think he's going to bring to the table, and what kind of tricks do you think Gus Malzahn's actually going to bring out of the bag against the Northwestern Wildcats? So we'll be right back.